Hey everybody,
Good.
welcome back to another reaction. It's Lance and Bree here for the season finale, 21 weeks. That actually makes me feel really weird saying we've been watching the show for
I
21
know.
weeks. But 21 weeks of, well, there was a break, wasn't there? I don't remember now if there was a break or not. Anyway, 21 weeks, 21 episodes of this amazing anime. This is the season finale. We have heard, I was told before I saw this that there was a season two confirmed. Makes all the sense in the world. This is touted as the best anime this year. Definitely will be in my final rankings of probably top 10 of the season of the
Yep.
year. It's still in the season and only compares to a couple others in the season. So definitely probably be in my top 10 for the season for the year. So stay tuned for that list coming at the end of the year. But yeah, let's just dive right into this episode. Let's hope we don't.
Yeah, for me, it's not. We've been watching this for 21 weeks. It's people have been watching us be dorks watching this for 21 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't one of the high, like the bigger ones that people watch us react to, but I mean, it's not bad. With this, I forgot about the little like. You know what? It's time for us to watch the full opening, Brie.
Since the first episode, it's time to watch the opening again, and it's
It's
probably gonna make
time.
so much sense.
It's time to watch the opening finally. Uh, People probably aren't hearing this because we don't want to get flagged, but I've heard the song. I just never watched the opening because I heard all the spoilery things. I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
We're not March.
There's the zombies.
Holy crap!
Who's that?
I don't know.
Well, there's the kids being zombies. You know, kudos though. The opening's fire. The song and the editing. It's just that it is spoiler fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, granted, yes, especially when you first start the series, it's all out of context, but when you start learning these characters, it's a lot worse.
Well, the other thing too is the previews for the next episode were also very spoilery too. So
あんたの待ち人はいつ来るんだ
no, she's waiting on him. That's sweet. Oh, the pause.
Those paws have no right being that detailed. Okay.
That
But
that
go off.
adorable. That adorable.
ピオラ
If we don't get to see Fushi's little toe beans as a dog at some point, I will be disappointed.
We just kind of saw him there.
I mean, full paw pad. Like,
Yeah.
俺は最悪なものを引き寄せる
Yeah, but
oh,
with the previews we
no.
saw, we know this is probably going to be her episode of her death in this episode. It only makes sense to think about it.
I mean, I feel bad for him because with the knockers following him, like, he's gonna feel like no matter where he goes, bad luck just follows.
Oh, this is episode 20. So 20 weeks, not 21 weeks. Not bad.
考えてた俺は誰も幸せにできない
Oh, Bushi, buddy. That is fucking handy to have.
今日はここで寝よう石鹸も置いといた使ってくれ
Now Fushi's like, shit.
俺がいなくてもきっとうまくやっていけるだろう
Can you please be depressed in human form? I can't handle depressed doggy, alright?
I know, right?
Depressed doggy is another level of depression. Oh, that's sweet.
I swear, if he finds out that she died without him there, I'm going to lose it.
黙って出て行ったらこのままずっと待たせっぱなしになるじゃん
He's like, wait a minute.
そんなのダメだ手紙を書こうもう待たなくていいってペンと
I like how he's like, wait.
俺 ってない。それ貸してくれませんか。やだ。ちょっとだけ。おい。ごめん。ありがとう。
I just needed it so I could duplicate it.
俺はもう大丈夫。さようなら。俺。
It is kind of fitting because she taught him how to write and read, right? So
Yeah.
Damn, she's still out. Good for her. Sleep as long as you can sleep.
Right.
本当にさよならだ。そういえばピオラン、夜はいつも寒かった。コートが欲しいって
Oh
言
my
ってなかった
god.
っけ。こ
Oh.
の服装じゃ凍えて死んでしまう。これがいいな。
That's so fucking handy. She already left to go do shit, bruh.
Yeah. I was gonna, she's gonna have to wake up eventually.
Yeah. And do shit. Nah, she good.
I was gonna say, he forgets that she is technically a criminal.
Okay. We saw her hair for a second. That, yeah, there it is again. The girl we saw in the opening was her young.
俺がいなくても
Ah,
一人で
yeah.
やっていけそうだ。でも
Just go talk to her, damn it. Like, Jesus, you could say bye in person.
ずっと笑ってない。
At this point, you might as well be traveling with her.
行ったり来たりしているな。
See, even the gods like, what the fuck you doing?
隣が言ってた。あんたはあくまで良くない存在かもって。それは本当か？
Well,
私たちには縁遠い話題だ。
interesting
あのピオランと一緒にいたいのだな。
that he didn't confirm or deny shit.
お前という
Yeah.
のの
I guess that becomes a bigger philosophy debate for him, right?
お前と
Between good and bad.
Yeah.
いずれ
If you're an immortal being like this dude is, he good and bad are probably way irrelevant.
ピオランは死んだりしない。
人は
Oh.
必ず死ぬ。
Red flag. So many red
Yeah.
flags.
誕生の瞬間から変化を始め、若々しく活発な時期を過ぎると、徐々に活動が鈍くなり、最後には停止する。
Meanwhile, you're talking to somebody in their mid 30s.
この先あの王がどう進化する気がするのか
I'm getting there.
ならば考えるだけ無駄だ。その時になるまでわからない。どういった死を迎えるのが望ましかったのか。自分で選ばない限りはな。
I will say, the lines for the god or whatever he is, so perfectly written. I love it.
どうすればいいと思う？
Well, yeah, he's a being of
どうしたい？
Like,
otherworldly, but
obviously-
knows the world, right? So
わからないから。
Like, obviously, he's supposed to be like that, but it's so well done. It doesn't feel cheesy. It's real. It's real.
寂しい。
そうだ。俺は寂しいんだと思う。
well, it only makes sense considering everyone you know always dies.
うろい。
Oh, he can turn to him. Oh, he can turn to all
Oh.
of them.
Oh, we're going straight for the heartstrings. Gee, thanks.
Damn, he could transform to all.
俺が殺したんだ。
Yeah.
島の人たち。クーク、パロナ、アーチ。
All right, I'm gonna be out of here. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a god. I don't,
Rude.
大丈夫だ。
I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm a god.
これで最後だ。
See?
I mean, if she found everything he left before, I can only assume that she pretty much assumes that he's following her.
Oh,
待て、そこにおるやつ。
damn, she fast.
おいしい。違うよ。フじゃないよ。
Oh,
Oh.
we're just gonna set this up, aren't we? We're gonna set this up. First episode of
My
Cry.
heart.
Let's end with the last episode of
さもわから
Cry.
ないことや納得できないものをそのままにしてきた気がする。
まだ痛みますか？これ食べてください。お
Oh,
Okay.
is that old girl?
Maybe?
Oh, there's the more faces that.
Oh, great. That wall's way too big. I don't like it.
I mean, we saw in the preview how big that wall gets.
ローバ・ピオランは90歳。
90. Fuck.
Jeez. And she
Especially
can
in
move
that-
like that. Damn.
少年不死は獣じみていた頃を過ぎてからというもの、その精神は蓄えに応じて変化し続けていた。人間で言うと14歳くらいだろうか。
14. Oh, now it's a shonen.
Oh my god.
500メートル南来ているぞ。
来たよ、ピオラン。なんじゃと。ピオランと安全に過ごすにはルールが必要だ。すなわち、ノッカーが来たらなりふり構わずに。
You're just lucky that old god boy's like
帰って危険だ。
looking out for you, telling you where
I was
they're
gonna
coming.
say.
得体の知れない動物への変化は控えること。それがもし自分を保っていられないものだったら。
Oh, interesting. Okay.
その3。
Okay.
ピオランより遅く寝て、ピオランより早く起きる。大事なことを全部忘れないように書いておこう。
せっかく書いたのに燃やすんか。
大丈夫。いつでも取り出せるから。
ほが。
ピオラン
Oh,
は
yeah, that makes sense.
食べたいものとか
Yeah.
何か望みはある？
望み？おじゃの。死って言うなら若がりたいな。若ければよう動けるし、硬いものも食える。それね、男によう思って。
Be popular with the men.
昔はわしもリンのように美しかったんじゃ。
叶えるのは難しいな。
That's a hard wish to come true. Damn.
ああやりたいこと
Damn,
は
Fushi.
全部
Don't burn the old lady that way.
昔は馬車馬のように働くだけの人生じゃったけど、孫にも恵まれたし、こうして自由も手に入れた。満足な人生じゃったよ。
I guess we might have to read manga to see
このローバに尊い何か。
what she actually was in, like, had to go to prison for. I don't remember.
満足。俺もいつか。
Yeah, it just said that she was a confirmed criminal.
しかし、ローバはその尊い何かを失いつつ。
Yeah, she's getting old.
ピオラン。
90's a long time. 90's even long for today's day and age, but
腰が痛いんじゃと言っとらな、バケ、貸せ。
she getting dementia or Alzheimer's maybe?
朝飯の芋、平が。
さっき食べたよ。
わしは食べとらん。
I think you're right.
食べとらなじゃ。
Yeah, sounds like Alzheimer's or dementia.
この変化は徐々にやってきた。
なんだおぶんや、わしのこと役立たずじゃと思ってるんやろ。おろせ。
仕方ないだろ。何度もロバから落ちるんだから。
わかっとる、わしはお荷物なんじゃ。わしみたいな老いぼれ道に捨てていけ。
そんなことしないよ。待って、どこへ行くんだよ、ピオラ。夜中だよ。
こんなところで寝とったら矢の目が襲ってくるじゃろうが。
矢の目の人は来ないよ。
Definitely some sort of dementia or Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
わからないようだ。私がそういうものだと伝えたところで納得するわけでもなく。
Just like a young person about to lose their grandparent or parent. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
Well, I mean, like you said earlier, she taught him, you know,
A lot.
speaking and writing amongst many other things.
was slowly vanishing. Yeah, 100%. It's either Alzheimer's, probably Alzheimer's, but maybe
そして
dementia.
フシ自身も少しずつ変化していった。
I was gonna say
彼
this is
は
gonna take a
頻繁
toll
に
on
笑
him
顔を見
mentally.
せるようになった。
Oh yeah, obviously.
常に前を向くような。
Oh, that's not fucking
Oh.
ominous. Jesus.
A great symbolism, but ow.
Yeah.
はい。フシについて回っ
She's
た
not
みた
gone.
いや。暗いな。今のうちにわしを連れて行け。
Oh.
そして、できるなら、今度はもっとフシの役に
Aw.
立つものへ
All right, there he goes.
変わらせてくれ。
So
あいつを大切に思うならば、わしの言う通りにしろ。
Oh, he was listening. What's up?
お前の魂はお前の肉体があって初めて子足りうる。肉体が変わればお前をお前たらしめるもの。
Interesting. He's actually speaking to her because the dialogue is full
それでも
subtitle.
よいか。
yeah.
よかろう。
Damn.
目を閉じ、なりたいものを想像しなさい。楽園にとらわれる前に。
Oh, there's that beautiful music.
Oh.
There she is. Definitely the girl we saw in the opening. Interesting. She's not.
No.
Phew. And oh, not like Roy Mustang said, terrible day for rain.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Did he bury her?
I'm assuming so.
Cremate her? Cremate. Guess that makes sense. So she doesn't come back up and knock her or anything.
これからどうしたらいいんだろう。そうだ。今日のこと、ピオランのこと、忘れないようにしないと。
No, he's so his nose
Oh,
is
his
so.
face.
お前の夢は何だフシ。わしみたいにやりたいことをやれ。
Oh, she left him a note.
ありがとうピオラン。
Curious if we're gonna get like a time skip, or are we just gonna do the episode here? So we are getting close to the end of the
I have
episode.
no idea.
俺も幸せだったよ。
Oh yeah, Alice stuff following him.
その先しばらく不死について私が語るべきことは特にない。
Yeah, figures.
そして
Several decades. Okay, so it's time. It's gonna be a
Decades.
time.
Oh my god.
Like Tanari would be pretty much older now. And... Jesus, is he fighting the Knockers or something? Jesus.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, he just beat a Knocker. Whoa,
Whoa!
Zaddy. Zaddy Fushi over here.
Ooh,
Zaddy
what?
Fushi over here.
Excuse me? They had no right.
All right, that's an interesting way to end that and to go into a second season.
Oh my god.
Let the credits play to give the people exactly what they should get.
Ugh.
Yeah,
like
that was.
Like I thought I cried. I saw
I
that
teared up pretty
coming.
good. I teared up pretty good. But definitely same emotional aspect to the first episode, right? We get the first episode of somebody young dying at a really young age compared to somebody who died pretty much at the end of their time. They made a full life and they died in their
Yeah.
90s. And it was good to see Fushi experience that. The entire season he's got to experience death, but he experienced death and its natural conclusion, so to speak, right? So I am curious to what
Yeah.
she became, because he made an orb and kind of like took her essence to an orb, kind of like Fushi was an orb, right? I'm curious to see what manga
Yeah.
readers will say about that if they don't want to spoil anything. But
Well, and that also begs, like, he said Fushi, he created Fushi, which obviously, yes, with the orb that we saw. But was Fushi something else before this, or did he actually just create Fushi for the heck of it? Like, that
Maybe.
opens up that door too.
fall 2022.
Oh, oh man.
There we go, full year. I love it. Give us a full year.
When it gives them time, it gives the animators and the studio time to work on it, because this is definitely a show like you can't go back
Well,
on
even
like animation, music, anything.
well, even then, you definitely notice some animation dips throughout the season, and that was bound to happen. So if they're
Yeah.
going to take their time and actually like let it happen, that's great. I love the title of this episode called Echoes. I just saw that.
Nice. You were talking earlier about starting the series with a death and ending the series with a death. I also like the fact that we don't know exactly, I don't think we do, how long he was with the boy. But that was a shorter period. Like, he was with him for a little while, but obviously the boy didn't grow old. He died at a young age.
Yeah,
And
he
then
died
I
before
love
he
the
can
fact that
reach
this
life. Yeah,
I love the fact that this ends with, even though it is another character death, it is
it's
someone
natural.
he's been with for a
Yeah,
long time,
yeah,
and it's natural. I
yeah.
love that comparison.
So basically, he's got to experience life of like a loved one, like a parent or a grandparent died in front of him, right? And it's like, oh shit, like okay, that's great. He's got to experience all the emotions humans have to go through, and basically he ran the gambit, so to speak. And now he had this decades of loneliness, and maybe he looks like a little. Maybe he's getting to a cocky phase in there when he's Zaddy Fushi. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we'll see.
I
I'm
was
curious.
not expecting that.
That was great.
I was not expecting that.
Good comment here from the Crunchyroll comment saying this ends at chapter 54 in the manga, and there's about 130 chapters. So that's good to know that they pretty much have another 50 chapters to use for another season. So and this is still an
Yeah, they're
ongoing
giving
anime,
themselves that
so
room and that cushion just in case, and I'm sure by the time the second season continues, they'll be much further.
there it is. A terrible day for rain. Thank you, commenters. Someone else saying it's a terrible day for rain. It was a very terrible day for rain. Everyone's saying
Oh
anything
my
like damn
god.
baby.
Yeah, I
Yeah, so
honestly think
everyone's kind of
him.
comparing it more to her getting Alzheimer's, but I could see, but I wasn't for sure if it was more dementia or Alzheimer's, but I could definitely see that Alzheimer's being the case that she was slowly dying of, and she
Well,
made
and
that choice
her
that
her
she
for
wanted to be
she.
useful to Fushi beforehand.
Oh yeah, and before those things start to happen, sometimes people who go through them will notice it. They'll notice that they're forgetting things or whatever. She knew
Yeah,
if she died without asking the god or whatever he is for his assistance, that it was going to be absolute turmoil on Fushi. That is a good question, though. I want to know what she became
what
because
she's
I
going
feel
to
like just
become. Yeah,
throwing her in there as like her younger self for Fushi to meet her again as a younger self. I don't feel like
no, we're reading Reddit now on some theories here, commenters. I'm now expecting Fushi to transform into young Piran and be like, new body, who this?
oh my god.
Yeah, people were saying the same thing you said. Like, was Fushi somebody else before this thing as well? That's the good thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's a great way to end a season. Is it leaves you asking questions, but it ties up some things as well, which it, because all we've gotten from the hooded figure is that Fushi was created by him to live in this world essentially and experience it and the human, life and all that. So that really makes you
Good
think
point.
like,
It's a good point here
did
that
he just do it? Yeah,
Piran
go ahead.
was well aware that Fushi tends to take the form of the people as they were when they passed away, and her main concern was that an old lady form wouldn't be useful to him. Very true.
Yeah.
Huh. Everyone's kind of, and I kind of agree, like kind of a reincarnation thing that she'll go through, but we don't know exactly what yet. I'm wondering if it's detailed in the manga. Maybe not. I might start reading manga. I got so much manga fucking read now though. Yeah. Overall impressions of To Your Eternity. Good. Very fucking good show.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
I'm
would call it a masterpiece. It's very close. There's some dips in animation quality and
I would I would wait to see until the series ends because before I'm going to call anything a masterpiece, I want a
okay.
series to be over because you never know what's
Yeah.
coming, especially with a show like this. Like
Yeah.
this show straight up started out with a death that made me cry. Like that's
Oh yeah.
saying something.
I think
So,
only the few times I ever would watch Mojo on something where they said one of the first episodes to an anime where when you watch it, it was like, oh shit, this is gonna be good, and
yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
it. And I probably would put this. I would definitely put this on a list for non-anime people to watch because I think
Yeah.
it's got enough emotional depth, story, and heart that people who aren't into anime might find enjoyable. And there's not a lot of super fan service, so it's not something to put people off like that either. So I think
No.
it's definitely one of those that people who aren't into anime can definitely get an anime with it. But yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say I think we've talked about this a lot. Like you and I are sucker for stories, which is part of the
uh,
reason why you and I can watch
if
like
I
slice of
cry, I
lives and
love
stuff
it.
like that.
Make me
You're
cry,
like
make me feel
this
emotion.
this is like a great show for definitely people who don't want to watch or don't watch anime or even people who might be reluctant because it's a good show where it's not so action packed where it's like look it's not look there's blood it's not all kid stuff or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
This is a good balance of action, emotion, story, character building, like all this stuff that just combines into this great story. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm happy they're taking a long break to put it together. I might read the manga, I'm not sure, but honestly, I can't wait either way because my god.
yeah, yeah. So, Ian, let us know your thoughts about it down below, and we'll catch you for the next reaction. That's another series finished under our umbrella here. And stay tuned for more reactions. Bye.
Thank y'all. Bye.